cool things.
Yeah, we're gonna trespass into here.
You're gonna
get some model
trespass.
shoots.
Yeah, I'm in California with John. I know.
But I am so happy to see you right now.
It's good to be in the California.
No, you're not. You can use. You're such a bad person right now. Do you have the song "Breaking the Law"? Yeah, girl.
Are you gonna skate it, bro?
We out here in the Pacific Palisades, and it's absolutely stunning. I just watched the latest John Hill vlog, and you have something that I want to try.
I do.
Can you please explain to me?
I think everyone can do this, but you always look ridiculous trying it.
Yeah, I want to try.
It's gonna be. I scoured the internet for these. Check them out. And they're the cheapest things in the world too.
Yeah. Oh, you
like cheaply made is what I'm saying. Look how ridiculous my YouTube car is.
Wow.
Alright.
If you don't know, John is a skateboard YouTuber.
I am.
As you can tell by his car. So explain to me what these are.
Well, it's basically like a bike without actually having a body at all. So you pedal it, and you have to pedal it perfect timing just to get going at all. And you always look, watch, you'll see.
Why are you going downhill?
It actually stops you from going fast.
Right.
Like if you start accelerating, you'll just stop.
Whoa, bro!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Like it stops you from slipping.
Okay. All right.
Oh! We haven't gotten a good slam yet. Whoa! What do we do? Technology.
Views. I realized that I mentioned music a lot. When I was 11 years old, I begged my mom for guitar lessons. Begged. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I wanted to play so bad. And after begging for lessons, I finally got guitar lessons. I went to a pretty hip and happening church. I know this is kind of maybe a foreign concept to some people, but we had a full band. We had sometimes dancers on the stage. It was crazy, but I saw these just musicians rocking out every single weekend. They just had their fancy, shiny, pretty guitars and were like stepping on pedals and just loudness, and it was epic. And I always had loved music. I grew up in a very musical home. Even though my parents didn't play an instrument, there was always music playing. After a year or so of lessons, the moment I was able to play some chords, play little lead lines, I immediately tried out for my band at church. Honestly, the first experience was terrible, and it was just like, oh my God, I'm terrible at this, but I kept going and going after it, and I fell in love. I started working so much because I needed that new guitar. I needed that new amp, so it was like babysitting, new guitar, babysitting, new pedal, refereeing basketball games, new amp. And then it went beyond that. I started talking to some friends, and they're like, why don't we form a band? We want to make our own music. We want to play in like the clubs in Dallas, and that's exactly what happened. We formed a band called The Bad Habits. It's a pretty sick name, all right?
No? No way. It was how we wrote it. Yeah. It's just, we haven't...
lot of creative stuff, whether it's video, photo, music, and still to this day, the best feeling in the world, probably, I don't know if it tops like finishing a video, I would say maybe, is writing music. When you're with your best buds and you're just jamming and you're writing a song, you come up with these ideas that weren't existent before, but then you put chords and lead lines and drum parts and vocals to a song, and then you make this beautiful 4-minute thing that people vibe to, and then you put it on a CD and then you play a show for it. I mean, that is kind of the like peak creative, like a high. It's peak, like a peak creative high. No matter what you're doing, if you're doing something creative and you are making something out of literally nothing, it is so empowering. And especially when it's good and people recognize it's good, that's fun. That's fun.
Don't tell me to step back. Don't tell me when or why I can. Don't tell me forget
Kendrick's new
that.
album just dropped. It's amazing. But also John Mayer's album just dropped. It got me all nostalgic. Because for the people who played music with me, they know that the only person I really ever played was John Mayer. There was a point in my life where I knew other songs, but then I discovered the Live in LA Where the Light Is John Mayer album, and I basically just learned every single song, and that's all I ever really played. So, you know, I get this question a lot, like, Sarah, when are we gonna get to hear you play guitar? And it's so weird because that used to be such a big part of my life, and the only thing that I would ever do is play guitar, but now it's this weird thing that I used to do. It's like, can I still play guitar? I don't know, but John has a very out-of-tune guitar here at the apartment. Let's see if I remember some of the John Mayer tunes. Let's see. If you do not know the John Mayer Live in LA album, it's basically his Continuum album, but then live in LA, and it's amazing. I forgot the names of all of them, but I always played that one, and then it's so weird when you don't play forever. I've played for 10 seconds and I already feel my fingers hurting so much. Slow dancing in a burning room. I'm getting it back. One song that I could never conquer. I would sit down and try to learn John Mayer songs for hours and days and days. And the one song that I'm still so adamant about getting, I say that, but I haven't played legit guitar in probably 2 years, is the song Neon. So good was the way he played with his right hand was so clutch, and he got me basically never using a pick, but he has such a rhythm with his right hand that is so hard to conquer. But if you play guitar, try to learn some John Mayer stuff. It's fun. guys have been asking. So that is the guitar skillage that I have left in me. It's crazy when you don't practice a craft. You know, I used to play guitar every single day. Like what's a new Paramore song I can learn, or what's you know, a new song that I can write licks to for my band. And yeah, it was a good time, but the shift happened where I kind of fell out of love with guitar. And if you do music, if any of you guys do music or you've done music, you know that it's probably one of the hardest things ever to make a job out of. If you're into photography or video or anything creative design, it's not the easiest thing, but you can make a proper living off of it. And I feel like with music, there's not that middle ground. It's either like you're big or you're struggling like crazy. But I'm super passionate about music and musicians, and you know, I try to stay involved in any way I can, and that's why I love video. I love putting images to music. I think I have a pretty good taste of music. I do have some fire Spotify playlists. If you guys want to check that out, I'll put them in the description. But yeah, there you go. Guitar. I play it. If you like jamming with me, hit that like button. If you're new around here, welcome to the Peachy fam. Become a part of the Peachy fam. Hit that subscribe button down below. I post videos every Monday through Friday. Last night I wasn't able to get one up in time, so I did a little fun live stream. Those are kind of fun to sprinkle in every now and then, but I always seem to have issues with them. So it was fun. I did it with John. You can see us kind of goofing around on the beach if you want to watch that. It's in full vertical mode, so you have to watch it like on your phone in vertical. It's weird. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. I will see you guys on Monday. Stay peachy. Okay, bye.
I know